Hey guys, it's Aaron here at Level Up Yoga, and today we are going to be working through a very quick, very short morning energizing yoga sequence that you can do before you go to work or when you get home from work, whenever you need a little bit of energy but you don't have very much time. I'm not going to do any more talking. I'm going to roll the intro. You should roll your mat out very quickly and I will meet you down on the floor. Okay, so we're gonna start on our knees, just kind of sitting on our shins. I want you to sit up really tall, close down your eyes. You can rest your palms down on your thighs. Just take a moment to settle into this space. Taking some big, deep inhales. Some slow, long exhales. Starting to become a little more mindful, a little more present. Just allowing yourself to truly arrive on your mat. Just take this small amount of time just for you to work on your body. Blinking open your eyes, you're going to extend your hands out in front of you. Spread your fingers as wide as you can and we'll start to fan the hands. Spreading the fingers, making a fist, kind of as fast as you can. Faster, 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 faster. You want to try to use the full range of your hands. Kind of spreading and crunching, spreading and crunching. Keep going, we'll start to lift the hands up overhead. Lifting up, keep going for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release the hands down and give them a little bit of a shake. And then bring your fingertips down to the floor by your hips. Rock back onto your feet. Lift your knees up off the floor, just stretching out the front of your ankles. Someone just did a burnout outside. Lifting, lifting, big breath in. And exhale, take the knees back down to the ground. You're going to interlace your hands behind your back, press your palms in together to touch. Reach your hands as far away from yourself as you can. Lifting the chest, dropping your chin. Take a big breath in. And out. Do that one more time, lifting, releasing, and making our way onto all fours. Your wrists coming in underneath your shoulders, your knees settling under your hips. Take a breath in for cow pose, looking up, dropping the belly. And exhale for cat pose. Lifting the belly, looking down towards your knees. Inhale to lift up, cow pose. See if you can point your tailbone up towards the sky. Exhale, tailbone points down. The belly lifts up as high as you can. And take 2 more rounds. Creating as much movement through your spine as you possibly can. Last one. Finding your way back to center. Shift your left hand to the center of your mat. As you breathe in, you'll lift your right hand up towards the ceiling, peeling your chest open. Take a big breath in, open a little wider. Exhale, threading your right arm underneath your left, coming into a gentle twist. One breath here. Inhale your way back up. Right hand comes to center, left hand lifts to the sky. Reaching, reaching. Big breath in. Exhale, thread the left arm underneath the right. Back into that twist on the other side. One breath. Coming back up to center, onto all fours. You're going to tuck your toes under, hover your knees slightly off the ground, maybe just a centimeter. You're pushing your palms flat into the earth. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift your right foot off the floor and draw your right knee to your right elbow. The left knee still hovering for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Changing. Left foot hovers, knee to elbow. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Replacing, hovering for another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Find your way into plank pose. Step your legs slightly back. Starting to settle here. Maybe you rock forwards, backwards, side to side. Round in circles around your wrists. Big breath in. As you exhale, slowly lowering to the floor, keeping your elbows in by your sides, dropping your knees if you need to. Once you arrive, your hands will go nice and wide, coming up onto the fingertips, a little wider than your mat. As you inhale, lifting from the back of the neck, rolling up to cobra pose. Exhale, rolling back to the floor. 2 more of those. Inhale to roll up. Exhale back down. Last one. Inhale up. Exhale down. Hands find their way back under the shoulders, tucking the toes. Squeeze your elbows in towards your rib cage. Start to push through your hands, hovering, lifting all the way back up to plank pose and finding downward facing dog. Starting to walk out your feet one heel at a time, pushing in towards the earth. Finding some stillness when you're ready. Take a big breath in, roll forwards to plank pose. Breath out takes you down to chaturanga. We're not quite touching, the elbows are staying in. Inhale back up to plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Keep moving through that as a float. Inhale, plank pose. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, plank. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, plank. Exhale, down dog. Do that 2 more times. Inhale, plank. Chaturanga. Plank. Down dog. Once more. Plank. Chaturanga. Plank. Down dog. Perfect. On your next inhale, your right leg will lift to the sky. Take it up as high as you possibly can while rolling your right hip down. And your left heel drives in towards the floor. You're pushing into your palms and straightening your arms. Very slowly, we'll step our right foot nice and high to the outside of our right hand. Here, just waking up the hips. You can bounce forwards, backwards, side to side, around in circles. Take a big breath in. Exhale, stepping your left foot to the outside of your left hand. Malasana. The hands can come to heart center and elbows pushing into the knees. See if you can straighten your spine just a little more. And take our hands out straight in front. As you inhale, active squat. We're kind of just bringing our bum up in line with our knees. Holding here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands to heart, standing up. Inhale the hands up to the ceiling. Exhale to squat back down. Again, we'll hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands to the floor. Step your left foot and then your right foot back. Downward facing dog. Give it another pedal out.
That's what I think love is.
Inhaling your left leg to the sky. Rolling your left hip down and driving the heel up towards the ceiling. Big breath in. Exhale, you step your left foot to the outside of your left hand. Again, waking up the hips. It's like, good morning, hippos. How do you do? And take them around in circles. Up, down, whatever you need. And stepping the right foot to the outside of your right hand. Malasana. Maybe your Malasana, you create a bit of movement again for the hips. Hands come out in front. Inhale, active squat, pushing through the heel. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands to heart, standing up. Inhale the hands up. Exhale to squat back down. Holding for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands to the floor. Right foot back, left foot back. Downward facing dog. Some stillness. I'm going to move through that sequence just one time with our breath. We need to take a big breath in. Big breath out. As you inhale, look forwards. As you exhale, jump forwards to your Malasana. Inhale, active squat. Exhale to stand up, hands to heart. Inhale the hands to the sky. Exhale to squat back down. Inhale, hands to the floor. Exhale, step back to plank pose. Take a big breath in. As you exhale, full push up. Downward facing dog. And stay here for 3 full breaths. Reaching your chest towards your toes with straight arms. One more breath. And dropping your knees down to the ground. Just swing the legs out, come to a seat. I'm going to finish off with a few seated shapes. So you're going to cross your left leg over the top of your right leg. Bring your right elbow across to the top of your left knee. And you're using that grip to twist yourself around over your Left side, looking over your left shoulder. See if you can lift your chest, straighten your spine. Take a big breath in. And a big breath out. One more time, fully in. And out. And releasing. Changing over, right leg over the left. Elbow crosses, twisting through the right side. Looking over the right shoulder. 2 full breaths. And releasing all the way back to center. Take your feet about hip width apart. Flex your feet up towards your body. Inhale your hands up to the sky. As you exhale, starting to fold yourself down. Maybe you can get a grip on the feet. Maybe you need to hold into your shins or your calves. Wherever you land, just take a moment with this grip on the feet or grip on the calves to straighten out your spine. You're kind of lifting your chest. If your knees need to be bent, you can bend your knees. Taking a big breath in. As you exhale, folding to your depth. You can round yourself out, tucking the chin if you need to. And take 2 more breaths. Exhale takes you deeper. Last one. Slowly releasing back up. You're gonna make your way down onto your back. Finding a happy baby with the option of holding onto your knees, drawing them in towards your armpits, or holding onto your feet to draw your knees into your armpits. Regardless of where you catch the legs, you're going to be pushing your tailbone down in towards the ground. Maybe you rock side to side. Take 1 full breath here. And releasing. Take your arms wide and drop your knees down to the right hand side. And looking over to the left, take 2 full breaths. Coming back to center. Change over to the other side, so drop the knees to the left, look to the right. 2 full breaths. Back to center. Letting your legs long. Taking a moment in Shavasana. So you can tuck your shoulder blades slightly under. Your hands down by your sides, your legs are long. Just allowing yourself the space to rest for a moment before you get up and do anything else. There's nowhere to be, there's nothing to do. You are just laying here in stillness, in silence. And we'll take 5 more breaths together. If you would like to stay in your Shavasana for longer, you're welcome to pause this video Take as much time as you need. Slowly making your way up to a seat. Thank you so much for joining me on the YouTube channel. I hope that you have the best day of your bloody life and that this video has helped you to get a little bit more energy. If you found it helpful, please leave a comment, like this video, share it with anyone that you think might get some benefit out of it. And if there's anything that you want to know about, if there's anything that you want me to make a video on, just let me know and I can sort it out. If you want to learn yoga in person, please don't hesitate to come down to the studio. We're in here every day practicing. So if you want to come and get involved, please do. It'll be awesome and I will see you in the next